Dealing with stress is a daily exercise for NFL kickers. How they handle it determines their fate. You make or miss. You're the hero or the GOAT.
2 minutes left to go with a kick. Once I know that, I don't treat it any different as far as any other kick throughout the game. When I'm back there, I'm not thinking about when I make this, that's going to be awesome for the team, or if I miss this, like what's going to happen to me or my family. It's like I'm not thinking any of those things, good or bad. I'm just trying to stay focused on the moment at hand and doing the same mental cues that typically make the kick successful. We usually have talked about this throughout the game, but as winds change, sometimes the line or your distance that you can go changes. Hey, there's 2 seconds to go, we've only made it here, what's the line? And then there's kind of a, hey, what are you comfortable with where our percentages are pretty high, if that makes sense. So one may be a 53-yarder with the wind that day, and then the desperation, if you want to call it that, kick might be a 62 or whatever, so there's usually kind of two different lines there. So I'll come like halfway between our sidelines and where the kick is. That way the other team, they're not talking to me, I can't hear them. I do a couple dry runs, visualize the kick on my own, and then I just try to recreate the same routine to the ball that any other normal kick would be when I just run on with no timeout or anything. Find my line again once I'm here, get comfortable. I give Tress the go-ahead, and then I remind myself of my cues of just thinking, hey, stay on the ground for your drive, low backswing contact. Regardless of my performance, what happens in a given day, I go home and my son Wake looks at me, he's 2.5. And the way he looks at me, or we interact, doesn't change at all based on how I did, So having that to go home to is another aspect of keeping me grounded, and also a way of winding down is just spending time with my family. There it is.